In 1965, some songs were everywhere, blasting from radios, jukeboxes, and cars across America. But here's the mystery. Many of the artists behind these unforgettable hits never had another song this big again.
I belong to you,
Don't you understand what I'm trying to say? Can't you feel the fears?
Today, we're uncovering the one-hit wonders that defined 1965. The songs you remember, the stories you forgot, and the memories that never faded. Let's begin with number 15.
I hate to say it, but I told you so. Don't mind my preaching.
Number 15. Laugh, Laugh, the Beau Brummels.
Laugh, laugh, I thought I'd die. It seems so funny to me.
Before the British invasion fully took over American radios, a mysterious sound slipped through. Soft, moody, and slightly haunting. Laugh, Laugh didn't shout for attention. It pulled you in quietly, like a late-night memory you couldn't quite place.
Won't say I'm sorry for the things I've said. I'm glad he packed up to go.
There's something about that gentle rhythm and echoing vocals that feels almost ahead of its time. Some say it was one of the first hints that American bands could match the emotional depth of the British groups.
Laugh, laugh, I thought I'd die. It seems so funny to me.
Others barely remember it at all. But if you were there in 1965, you remember that feeling, hearing something new, something different, and wondering, where did this come from? Number 14. Cara, Mia, Jay and the Americans. Some songs don't just play, they perform. Cara, Mia felt bigger than the radio itself, with its dramatic build and almost operatic style. It was bold, emotional, and completely unforgettable for those who heard it at the right moment. Yet, here's the strange part. Despite its power, it never quite became a lasting staple like other hits of the decade. Was it too dramatic? Too different from what teens wanted at the time? Or maybe that's exactly why it stands out today. Because when you hear it again, you don't just remember the song, you remember how it made you feel. Number 13. Keep Searchin', We'll Follow the Sun, Shannon. Shannon already had a massive hit before this, but this song carried a different kind of energy. Keep Searchin' felt restless, urgent, almost like it was chasing something just out of reach. There's a driving rhythm here that makes you feel like you're on a road with no end in sight. Some fans argue this should have been just as big, if not bigger, than his earlier success. But somehow, it became one of those songs that people remember without always remembering the name. And that might be the most fascinating part of all.
I want to tell you a story every man ought to know.
Number 12. Treat Her Right, Roy Head.
Oh, squeeze a little jump, gotta make her feel good.
From the first beat, Treat Her Right hits you with pure energy. It's raw, it's loud, and it feels like it could burst out of the speakers at any second.
You're gonna get a reputation as a love and a man now.
Roy Head's performance wasn't just singing, it was explosive. Some even said he outperformed many of the bigger stars of the time. So why didn't he become one of them?
Hey, 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 hey.
That question still lingers, because when you hear this track today, it doesn't sound like a one-hit wonder. It sounds like the beginning of something that should have lasted much longer.
If you practice my method just as hard as you can,
How gentle is the rain that falls
Number 11. A Lover's Concerto, The Toys.
high up in the tree, serenade the clouds with their melody.
Soft, elegant, and almost dreamlike, A Lover's Concerto feels like it belongs to another world. Inspired by classical music, it carried a grace that most pop songs didn't even attempt.
I belong to you from this day until forever.
For many listeners, this was the song that played during quiet moments, slow dances, late-night radio, or memories that still linger decades later. And yet, despite its beauty, it never defined an era the way louder songs did.
Hold me in your arms and say once again you love.
Maybe that's why it feels so personal. Not a crowd anthem, but a memory that belongs just to you.
Keep this day in your heart eternally. Come on now.
Number 10. You Turn Me On. Turn On Song. Whitcomb. Quirky, playful, and completely unexpected, this song felt like a breath of fresh air in a sea of serious hits. It didn't try to be cool, it just was. Whitcomb brought a kind of charm that felt almost theatrical, almost like a character stepping out of a different decade. Some listeners loved it instantly, others didn't quite know what to make of it. But that's exactly why it stuck, because even now it feels different. And sometimes, different is what lasts the longest in memory. Number 9. I Want Candy, The Strangeloves. The beat hits, and suddenly you're right back in 1965. I Want Candy didn't need complicated lyrics or deep meaning. It was pure rhythm, pure fun, and impossible to ignore. What makes it even more interesting is the mystery behind the group itself. For a time, people weren't even sure who they really were. And maybe that added to the magic. Because sometimes, the less you know, the more a song can take over your imagination.
Sloopy lives in a very bad part of town.
Number 8. Hang On Sloopy, The McCoys.
Sloopy, I don't care what your daddy do.
This wasn't just a song, it was an anthem. Hang On Sloopy had a kind of energy that made crowds come alive, whether on the radio or at a game.
Sloopy wears a red dress, yeah, as old as the hill.
It climbed to the very top, and for a moment, it felt like it would never fade. So why doesn't it get talked about as much today?
I say, don't worry, Sloopy girl, you belong to me.
Maybe because it belonged so completely to its time. But if you hear it again, you realize it still has that same power.
You know it feels so good. Come on. Well, shake it. So I'll cry just a little 'cause I love you so, and I'll die just a...
Number 7. Just a Little, the Beau Brummels.
Can't you see how I feel when I say...
Simple, catchy, and emotionally honest. Just a Little didn't try to be complicated. It just worked.
I'll cry just a little
There's a sincerity here that's hard to fake. It feels real, like something you might have felt yourself back then.
I still hear, oh, your sigh is very clear.
And maybe that's why it's still remembered. Not because it was the biggest, but because it felt true.
I cried just a little 'cause I love you so, and I died just a little 'cause
I write a thank you song. I do big horn.
Number 6, Woolly Bully, Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs. Few songs capture pure fun like Woolly Bully. It was everywhere. Jukeboxes, radios, dance floors. You couldn't escape it, and honestly, you didn't want to.
Let that BL7 come and learn to dance.
What's surprising is just how big it really was. Some say it was the defining hit of the year. So why isn't it always remembered that way?
Get you someone really. Will it woo with you? Will it?
Maybe because it never tried to be serious. But sometimes, the songs that make us smile are the ones we never forget.
Watch it now, watch it.
Number 5, Liar, Liar, The Castaways. The moment Liar, Liar begins, that unforgettable falsetto grabs your attention and pulls you straight back to 1965. It wasn't a polished pop song with a perfect studio sound. It was rough, emotional, and full of teenage attitude. The Castaways captured something special about the garage rock era, a feeling that young musicians didn't need expensive production to create a hit. They just needed energy, passion, and a song people couldn't forget. But here's the mystery. Why did a band with such a memorable sound disappear so quickly? Maybe that raw, imperfect style was exactly what made Liar, Liar so special. Decades later, it still carries that rebellious spark that made listeners turn up the radio.
I'll be happy, not so blue.
The Eastern world, it is exploding. Violence.
Number 4, Eve of Destruction, Barry Maguire.
Tell me over and over and over again, my friend.
In 1965, most pop songs were about love, dancing, and teenage dreams. Then came Eve of Destruction, a song that didn't ask people to dance. It asked them to listen.
Don't you understand what I'm trying to say? Can't you feel the fears?
Barry Maguire's powerful voice delivered a message filled with fear, frustration, and uncertainty during one of the most turbulent times in American history. Some listeners believed it captured the mood of a generation. Others thought it was too controversial and too negative. Radio stations debated whether they should even play it.
Over and over and over and over again, my friend.
But the controversy only made people more curious. And that's why this song remains unforgettable. Love it or hate it, Eve of Destruction was impossible to ignore. A rare hit that became a conversation, not just a song.
Tell me over and over and over again.
Come on, let's fall in love. It's easy.
Number 3, 1, 2, 3, Len Barry.
Like taking candy from a baby.
Some songs become classics because they are complicated. Others become classics because they are simple, catchy, and impossible to forget. 1, 2, 3 by Len Barry belongs in that second category.
ABC.
With its smooth rhythm, energetic vocals, and irresistible melody, the song had everything needed to become a radio favorite in 1965. The moment it started playing, people knew the words and joined in. But here's the interesting question. Was 1, 2, 3 overlooked because it was too simple?
The hard part is living without your love, without your love.
Or was that simplicity exactly why it worked so well? Sometimes the songs that stay with us for decades are not the most complicated ones. They are the ones that create an instant connection. And 1, 2, 3 did exactly that. Number 2, Rescue Me, Fontella Bass. From the opening seconds, Rescue Me demands your attention. Fontella Bass didn't simply sing this song. She delivered it with power, emotion, and a voice that seemed impossible to ignore. Released in 1965, this soulful classic brought energy from the R&B world straight into mainstream American radio. It had the rhythm, the passion, and the unforgettable vocal performance that made listeners stop and turn up the volume. But the biggest mystery remains. Why didn't Fontella Bass have more moments this huge? Many fans believe her talent deserved a much longer spotlight. Rescue Me remains a reminder that sometimes one incredible song can define an artist forever, even if the world never gets enough chances to hear more. Number 1, 96 Tears, Virtue and the Mysterians. Few songs in music history begin with a sound as instantly recognizable as 96 Tears. That haunting organ melody creates a mysterious atmosphere before the first words are even sung. It was different from anything else on the radio in 1965. Virtue and the Mysterians created a garage rock classic that was simple, strange, and completely unforgettable. It wasn't built on perfect production or a traditional pop formula. It succeeded because it had personality. The song became a surprise sensation, but its greatest achievement is that it still sounds unique decades later.
Wondered how I'm gonna get you, but I know now.
Many hits from the 1960s bring back memories, but 96 Tears does something more. It transports you. One listen, and suddenly you're back in 1965, hearing that organ on the radio for the very first time.
Too many teardrops for one heart to be crying. When that day comes, won't be mad. Be with you, but I still be.
Don't you understand what I'm trying to say? Can't you feel the fears?
Come on and take my hand. Come on, baby, and be mine.
Come on, let's fall in love. It's easy.
I want your tender charm when I'm lonely, and I'm blue.
And there you have it, the unforgettable one-hit wonders that took over the radio in 1965. These songs were more than just chart hits. They were the sounds of summer nights, first dances, old friends, and memories that stayed with a generation for decades. Some artists disappeared after one magical moment, but their music never truly left. Now we want to hear from you. Which song from this list brings back the strongest memory? Was it 96 Tears, Wooly Bully, Eve of Destruction, or another hidden gem we missed? Leave your favorite in the comments and tell us the story behind it. Your memories are what keep these classic songs alive. If you enjoyed this trip back to 1965, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more unforgettable one-hit wonders from the golden age of music. Until next time, keep the memories playing.